Hey everyone, it's Dr. Hodges. And even though I'm a bariatric surgeon, I still use GLP-1s in my practice, either as neoadjuvant therapy, meaning giving it before surgery, or just adjuvant therapy after surgery, or if you're just medical weight loss. And I get a lot of questions about how do I do this shot? What do I actually need to do? And if there's any issues, how do you troubleshoot? So that's what this video is for. Let's go see what we can do to help my patient that's having some issues with her shots. All right, we're gonna get started here with my sweet little patient. She's having some issues, and let's see kind of what's going on.
It's for 2 milligrams, I believe.
Okay.
So I turned my needle to 2.
To 2.
I put my
Your nails are pretty. Let's see. That one's open. Okay.
Right. So then I took this off.
Uh-huh.
I screwed it on.
Uh-huh.
Now, this particular one is full.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But it only went to here.
Okay.
So when I happen to look at it, and when I press this, you got medicine coming out of there. I'm like, well, all of this didn't go in my stomach.
Okay.
So this gonna be another one. That's a new one that
That's
we're doing now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And then we'll take this off.
And go on this side.
And this side. Sometimes I will tell you what I have found is when you take this out, did it just feel like when you first put it in? It's like, did it just not want to come out? So let me tell you, our fridge where I keep all of our stuff, it's really cold. And I have found that whenever I'm talking to, one time I was doing a sample, and I literally went through 3 samples of the Wegovy, and I'm like, it's not moving.
Okay.
And so I literally will keep it between. I keep it in my hand, and I keep it warm. That really, I bet this is going to go in lickety split.
But was all of that supposed to go in?
Yes. Well, no, not all. No.
See, that's what I'm concerned.
No. It's only the entire syringe. So with Ozempic, this pen, it's a multi-use pen. So there's going to be at least 4 or 5 doses, depending on how much. So it's going to be full of fluid. The entire amount in the window is not going to go through.
Okay, that's
what's different. So for instance,
understanding I ain't know that.
So, for instance, like with the Wegovy, this is a single-use pen. And so the window where you see the medicine, it's just a little bit. And so this is a sample. When you take it off and you put it in, you can see just that small amount
I saw that.
is going.
And then they go all the way to the yellow, I remember, for my husband. Okay.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Wegovy and Ozempic, exact same thing. So I bet this formulation, you see how,
So I've been doing it wrong?
No, you haven't been doing it wrong. No, ma'am. But it's just that you have multiple doses in this. So the entire amount for this particular pen, the entire amount is not going to be injected. And it should click. You didn't know that?
I didn't. I just happened to say, they still got medicine in here, and I'm pressing.
You're like, girl, don't give you too many. So what I'm going to do.
And I did. I pressed some more.
Girl.
Last week.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And now this one's done. So with this, and so now we'll take this off.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you look, this is now back at 0.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can prime it if you want, because you're giving yourself 2. So here's the thing. This no longer.
So it's empty.
This one's empty because this whole thing is empty.
Okay.
This little dude here, you still got love in there. And and it looked like, when I looked at that, it looked like, at least on this window, you're giving yourself about that much. I bet this particular pen, if you're giving yourself 2 milligrams, I bet this has at least
2 more.
2 doses. So this probably has a total of 4 milligrams. So I'm going to take this needle off.
I thought I was doing something wrong. I'm like,
Girl,
this,
you didn't do
this,
nothing
this.
wrong. And we're going to put this lid back on.
Back on.
And we're going to put that in here. And then you're going to be good to go. And I'm going to throw all this stuff away. Okay?
Okay,
So,
got one more.
there you go. So, sometimes if you have a multi-use pen, don't be concerned if there's still medicine that looks in. The biggest thing is that you keep deploying the little button until it clicks and stops. Because one time, Steve, my first assist, he has psoriasis, and he got for free because of his insurance and everything. He was taking Taltz to help with his psoriasis.
Okay.
And I had never given it before, and I kid you not, I took the pill, I took the pen, and I went dink, like I was doing that. And then I took it out, and he looked at me like, "What is wrong with you? You don't know how to give this stupid medicine?" I was like, "Well, clearly not." And when I took it off, medicine, it looked like a little boy peeing.
Right.
And it was just going out. And then I almost jabbed it back in, and he's like, "Don't do that!" So just know you got to keep deploying it, because it's no different than if you had a syringe.
Okay.
You would be pressing it in. This, you're
Okay.
doing the same thing. It's just you don't see a physical plunger plunging
All
in.
right.
So
Okay.
you're good to
Now
go.
these are the.
All right. So the take home from this is, number one, you need to know if the medicine that you have, if it comes in a pre-filled syringe, is it single use or is it multi-use? That's number one. Number two, if it's multi-use, you need to know that in that window, you're still going to have medicine remaining. And so the entire amount is not going to be deployed. Number three, whenever you have a single-use pen, you just put the cap back on, throw it in the trash. If you have a multi-use pen, you'll unscrew the little needle. There's usually a cap, and you can just pitch that in the trash. If you are doing a compounded medication, you're going to get the syringe and you're drawing it up yourself. So you may not have some of these issues, but when the medicine is really cold in a pre-filled syringe, the struggle is real. Like, I really went through multiple vials because it was so cold, it just didn't want to push through. So you may need to warm it up just temporarily in your hand. But try that and these little tips and tricks, and you should do fine with your medications.